streaming.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Do it.
Okay, I'll do it.
God damn it, we're offline again.
Are we? Are we really?
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
We just swore. All right. The views expressed in the show, including vulgar language, is not shared with our partners or sponsors. Enjoy the show.
That was terrible.
You're terrible. All right, I'm going
Do it
with
one more time.
Nope.
This is live.
We're live.
Welcome to the 59th episode of the SaltPop podcast. We're live. Apparently, we didn't know we were. This is our first time ever doing a podcast, but we're starting episode 59, guys. I'm glad to be back. Last week I was gone. You may have noticed, you may have cried. I know I did. I was crying the whole time that they were casting without me. Zane, however, is gone. He's probably going to be gone for a few weeks, just, doing Graywell stuff, and nobody knows what else he's doing, so it's probably that's how it's going to go down. In the meantime, I just want to give everyone a heads up. Salt Lake Comic Con is counting down. It will be here in less than a month. So you can actually buy tickets on their website right now. Hopefully you'll see us there. I know that we're trying to get some guys together to make an appearance. Trent, how you been this week, bud?
Good. Finally settling into the new place, new office, which is great. My own little room. I guess it's a little echoey in here, maybe? Yeah.
A little bit, just
a little bit.
That much.
We've got a lot of bare walls and hardwood floors.
But
Yeah.
you look better. What happened?
I got a webcam from a friend who has all kinds of webcams. I don't know. But
I know a guy.
Yeah, he has them. Yeah, he's hanging out and
I was like,
chilling.
do you have an extra webcam that I can borrow? He's like, yeah, whatever. Here.
He opens his
creepy guy
trunk.
on the
There's like
sidewalk.
15 thousand webcams.
But to follow up with what TJ was saying, Saturday tickets for Salt Lake Comic Con were sold out. Now they are not. You can buy Thursday, Friday, Saturday
They're
individual
cheap too.
or 3-day passes VIP. Individual tickets $20 a day. Besides Saturday, which is going to be $30.
30, yeah.
Um,
Kids 10 and under are free, so
yes.
I don't know why anybody watching our show, but it might.
Come visit us. We'll be there all 3 days. So yeah, definitely come check it out. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be downtown. It's gonna be awesome.
I'm glad you're enjoying your new place because I'm still suffering. Eric, my friend, how have you been?
I've been good. Just trying to get ready for the move and everything that's about to happen. We helped Trent move last week. I have to move next weekend, actually. So just kind of getting ready for all of that. Pretty much the only one left in my apartment. So it's an apartment for 6 guys, and I'm like the only one. So I actually got dressed to be on the show tonight. I was just naked earlier.
Just shaking down the apartment.
Yep. Didn't even care. Microfiber couch, not even mine, just laying out naked on it. Someone else has to deal with it.
Yeah.
Why is this part really sweaty?
It's like
It slides right off.
This looks like the perfect outline of the human. What is this?
Hey, Craig, I know you've been streaming a lot this week, man.
I have been.
What did you beat Mega Man finally?
I finally did beat Mega Man, and I'll probably talk a little bit about it when we talk about kind of like some recommendations, because even though I've recommended it like 4 or 5 times now, I'm still going to recommend
12.
it again. It's amazing.
Cool.
But yeah, just busy with streaming and playing a lot of Spelunky as well.
Nice. Well, I've been busy at work, kind of doing a company retreat type thing, so I've been a little out of the loop. I'm looking to Trent to bring me back in, baby. What do you got for us this week on current events, man?
All right, we got a bunch of current events, believe it or not. Just maybe a few little things here and there, maybe not so little. We'll start with games as far as current events. This week, it was basically more or less announced that Valve is working on a new engine. Basically, probably going to be called Source 2, something like that, a continuation of the Source engine. And along with that, I can't remember how
I'd love it if they just broke everyone's mind and went from Source 1 to Source 3 and just everyone just
Left 4 Dead 3, Portal 3, Half-Life 3. No, actually, there was a video that was done through the Valve offices, and on a still of one of their monitors, it said they updated something about Left 4 Dead 3, like its systems. So not only are they working on Source 2 or whatever they're going to call it, but Left 4 Dead 3 is more or less confirmed to be in the works right now for an updated engine, so something to look forward to there. I'm expecting Portal 3. I don't Half-Life 3. Doubt it.
You can expect all you want.
That's not going to happen, guys. I'm sorry. never, because Valve doesn't.
They're just waiting. They're waiting for like the perfect time.
For what, man? The collapse of the economy, and then they're going to release Half-Life 3.
It's gonna be a launch title for the Steam box when it goes real.
Probably.
I can see that.
That would break a lot of people.
Yeah,
That would break a lot of minds and lives.
Like, well, there. That would sell the Steam box quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'd buy one. You have one already.
Anyways, a little bit of disheartening news for me. It's not so disheartening for the fact that Battlefront is going to be coming out. It is disheartening that it's coming out in 2015.
Aww. I was actually just talking about that game with a coworker today at work, and I wanted to dig it out and play it. I was excited to hear that it was coming out, and then sad to hear that it wasn't going to come out.
Didn't they run out of keys on Steam for that game?
They did at one point, yeah. When it went on sale, I bought it like right away. I'm like, oh man, that'll be nostalgia factor. And people are ridiculous on the PC. They're so good at that game, Eric. We need to get back into our glory days where we just...
Well, I'm not going to be able to play it on the PC, I'll just say that.
Well...
My little laptop.
Maybe you're a little old. How old is that laptop, Eric? That you're
it's pushing 4 years now.
Only 4?
My
God.
God.
But 4 years in computer age is like 50.
Eric, you're banned from the cast, okay? Until you get a new computer.
I'm not rich, alright? Sorry, guys. And I live in a closet. I don't have room for
That's
a
true.
full
You live in a
desktop
closet.
Harry
PC.
Potter over there can't buy a laptop.
Well, maybe if you didn't buy microfiber couches.
I didn't. It came with the place. That's why it's somebody else's problem.
Oh, good guy Eric. Sleeping naked on somebody else's couch.
I never said I slept there. I just read books on it.
Thank you for that image.
Yo, it's too much naked Eric talk at me.
Or not enough.
I'd agree with Trey on that.
You be the judge.
So yeah, there's that. It's a little bit tidbit. I'm really excited for Battlefront. I played tons of it, but 2015 is like, God, it's like 2, maybe even 2.5 years if it comes out at the end. So that's kind of cool. Another announcement this week, which is pretty big, to be honest. It's Pokemon Mega Evolutions. For the new X and Y, what will happen is if you send your Pokemon in battle holding a certain type of item, they will Mega Evolve for that battle. They will lay waste to their enemies. And then once the battle is over, they will go back to what they were before.
So it's like Digimon?
It's like Digimon, like on the serious. Like, we're laughing, basically Digimon, let's be honest. Like,
yeah.
Even say it. Like,
Haters gonna hate. All I know is my favorite Pokemon got a Mega Evolution. I mean...
Mareep?
Yeah, nope. Ampharos.
Ampharos, which is like the evolution of Mareep, correct?
Yeah.
If my Pokemon memory serves me.
What's his Mega Evolution name?
Amphibulous. Because he's just got like this huge flowing hair now.
Name, and he's just like...
Oh my God.
Fabio of Pokemon, basically. It's pretty sweet. You should Google it because a lot like Lucario, Blaziken, a lot of the Mewtwo, a lot of the well-known Pokemon are getting Mega Evolutions, and it's just making badass Pokemon look even more badass. It's really cool. I wonder how it's going to work. They're saying that a lot of Pokemon you're going to get Mega Evolution Pokemon, I don't know, are going to be obtained through events. So, like, for example, you're on the day of release of X and Y, you're going to get a Torchic holding the correct item to have Blaziken Mega Evolve. And I don't know what it's going to do to Pokemon gameplay. All I know is that this is going to be the best generation of Pokemon since the first generation for me. I can't wait to get a day one. It's going to be amazing. All right, so got all those little ones out of the way. Sort of got a little bit of a bigger topic to discuss. It's revolving around the Xbox One. If you listen to us pre-vidcast on just our podcast, you know that we basically started out hating hard on the Xbox One. I thought it was the worst thing ever, what they were trying to do with no-use games, always online, et cetera, et cetera. We all loved the PlayStation 4 once the E3 press conference started.
I'll say that I didn't.
Eric,
I agree with Eric. He didn't love it.
Eric was hiding his love for the Xbox.
Yeah, well, my idea was to reserve judgment until we had more information instead of just jumping on
Eric was like
bandwagons.
a Niners fan at a Raiders game.
Yeah, I got that sports reference. I did. Like, I'm serious. Like,
Yeah. I'm just
we're
like,
good.
I didn't. You mad?
No, I'm.
go home.
I guess.
He is home.
So basically, since then, PlayStation 4 has kind of died off. Let's be honest. Xbox One has sort of backtracked. They're allowing use games now. It's not always online connectivity. I know Craig flooded us with all these changes. Craig, do you want to talk a little bit about all these changes that are happening to the Xbox One?
Yeah, some like the most recent change that came about was the fact that like it's kind of small, but it's kind of a cool thing. They're adding a mic to the bundle when you buy the system. So like you also get like the Kinect, and you're also buying the mic that comes with it too. So it's kind of nice. It's kind of a cheap looking mic. I mean,
But, I mean, if you're used to...
They don't give you high quality
Yeah.
mics. It's never been a high quality one that always comes with the system. It's just one that works.
right, and that's a cool thing though. Like even though I don't plan on getting an Xbox One, I still think that's a really cool feature. Another couple of things that they're going to plan on doing is that Xbox is actually getting rid, which is really cool for me. Like if I ever wanted to get an Xbox One, if you play like PC games that like have to do with like the Microsoft Live system, where if it's like an Xbox game that requires you to log on to your Xbox Live account in order to play it, if you try to use your Xbox and while trying to play the game, it like logs you out of the system. Like
Because they can
either
only
on-
have access to
Yeah.
one profile at a time.
Yeah, and that's a really cool feature. It's like it's small, but it's still very cool. And then they're also like this is kind of a like not really a big deal because like really everyone's gonna get it. So Xbox One, they now require you to I guess to have the gold membership in order to stream. Where on the PS4 you don't need to have the membership. But let's be honest, the people who are gonna stream are gonna be like people who have the membership anyway.
The
So,
gold membership
yeah.
is really the only worthwhile membership on Xbox Live. I mean, that's what gets you access to like Netflix and everything like that too. I mean,
I mean, if you're going to be online multiplayer with Xbox, you're going to have gold anyways.
Yeah, it's a stupid argument that I can see like some PlayStation fanboys making against the Xbox One, but it like really it's not really that big of an argument. And then the last one that I looked up, which is kind of cool but stupid at the same time, is that Xbox One might have some backwards compatibility. Here's some quotes that I read from an article from dailygame.net from a Microsoft business rep. They said, I've heard the backwards compatibility thing is still being ironed out and might happen, so don't count on the answer being a firm no just yet. They've really been listening to feedback, and that includes backwards compatibility for Xbox One. But they were thinking about how like the fact that the Xbox One has an HDMI cable or a port in the back, and you'd have to like basically connect your 360 to the Xbox One and like play your 360 through the Xbox One in order to have backwards compatibility. So basically, it kind of defeats the purpose of like having Xbox One
And
even
both
have
systems
backwards
on at
compatibility.
the same
Yeah,
time. Yeah.
But they
I
could
mean,
probably work it out.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, though. You hear all this news coming from Microsoft about the Xbox One. They're getting rid of their little Microsoft points currency, which thank God, because
it was stupid.
Yeah.
It's just
I
like,
don't
what's
wanna
that? Yeah,
buy
you got a
more
new
than I have
character
to.
you want to buy. It's just like, but you have 240 Xbox Live points left over. But guess what? There's nothing that costs that, so you have to buy more. It's just
like fixed limits instead of just the exact amount that you want.
Which I love about the Nintendo Virtual Market, where you can just add just the exact amount that you want instead.
PS3 is like that too.
PSN does that too.
So they're getting rid of that, and this is where I'm kind of coming from right now with the Xbox PlayStation 4. I can officially say to you that I am now not indifferent. I am excited to get the Xbox One. I've completely switched over from being excited about PlayStation 4 going Xbox One because we haven't seen anything about PlayStation 4 since E3. I mean, I haven't even seen a decent UI video of what the PlayStation 4 is capable of or what it likes to navigate it. I don't know anything more than they've released from E3. Microsoft and Xbox will just keep, it's like, oh, look, it's also a development kit. And guess what? You can do used games. And guess what? You don't have to be online. It comes with the Kinect. And
It's also noteworthy to say that this opinion is still even after demoing the PS3 at Comic-Con and everything too.
PS4.
yeah, we played both
PS4,
the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One at Comic-Con. And I mean, as far as the graphics, I mean, they're all pretty comparable.
But the Xbox One did enhance their system specs after like kind of more like specs for the PS4 came out. They enhanced their the hardware in their system. So basically, Microsoft is playing catch up right now, and that's why they're issuing out so many statements like regarding like used game sales, how their Microsoft points are no longer going to be a thing, and like how they might consider backwards compatibility because they're trying to basically play catch up to what.
But if they're playing
Sony
catch
did.
up at the same time, why isn't Sony trying to keep the lead by releasing stuff on top of it?
No, I agree with Eric. I mean, it's like playing catch up. I think about, and I gotta eat my words at this point because I said that doing their little press conference for E3 is a huge mistake. It allowed Sony to capitalize on the weaknesses of the Xbox One and sort of get rid of them in their own console. But what I didn't anticipate was Sony completely falling silent after E3 and not doing anything. And at that point, Microsoft's like, oh, I guess we know about what the PlayStation 4 is capable of. We're going to equal it and then be better at everything else that it's capable of doing. And they've succeeded.
Not price, though.
I mean, price.
I'm kidding.
No, it's true. No, it's a good factor. But I mean, it shifts with the Kinect, man. And the Kinect's a pretty sweet tool. Especially if it's going to be more utilized in the next generation, which it will because every Xbox will have it.
It'll come with the kit, so that way they have to, in some way, incorporate the Kinect. But I don't know. Like, I still feel like Sony doesn't really need to say much. They've already told it. Like the UI thing, I agree with you. Like they have like a small video where they explain, like it shows somebody playing the game and like how they can like switch from their PS4 to the PS Vita, and like they can see like people like uploading videos on the UI. And stuff like that. I don't know if you've seen that video.
You say that they don't need to like say anything because they've already like put themselves out in the lead. I mean, if they're sitting there,
said everything. What is there to say? What do you want them to say?
Well, they should be saying something. They can't just sit there silent because if Microsoft's releasing stuff, then Sony's just going to get buried because they have nothing else to say.
I also thought this from the very beginning that if Microsoft came out the gates with all the shit that they did at first and everyone's all mad about it, whatever, but in like 4 or 5 years, maybe everyone will want all that stuff. And look how easy Microsoft can change to what it was in the beginning. And Sony's now like, well, we got to come out with a PS5 in order to match that. So it's like a trump card hidden there to tackle the market again.
You fell into my trap card, PS5.
I mean,
Kaiba.
I get what you're saying, where it's like they could revert back to what Xbox One was originally going to be, and some people have done petitions to do that for whatever reason. I don't know why you want restrictions for online. I don't know why you don't want to release games.
Use games with 10 of your other friends. There's some reasons. It's just a little different style.
Man, shut up, Eric. God.
Why do I have to be so damn reasonable?
I don't care about the sharing. Like, I know that's that market, and they can implement that with still not having used games and still not having.
I literally don't care about playing with friends at all. 0%.
And what we need is sharing games.
Library with your friends, so you don't have to buy games and stuff.
I like buying games. I like supporting the game industry. This is not a concern for me. I just think Xbox, especially after coming from Comic-Con, going to panels, I just think they have a longer vision. But Sony. You're gonna die. You're gonna die if you don't do something. Anyways, let's move on from that.
Hey Craig, on a scale of 1 to 10, how mad are you right now?
I'm not mad. I just feel like.
Guess what, Craig? Xbox has Kingdom Hearts 3.
I know, but I could really argue like the point why you should buy a PS4 over an Xbox One. But it doesn't matter. Like you're gonna buy an Xbox.
Craig, I want you to argue the point of buying a PS4 over Xbox One without using the word JRPG or any RPG titles in there.
Please do.
Well, first off, like for me, like this is more of a personal argument why I wouldn't buy the Xbox One, because I look at most of the exclusive titles. Like really, when it comes down to it, the Xbox One and the PS4, it comes down to exclusive titles because now they're on the even playing field, like specs wise. The fact that they can now play like used games, it comes down to exclusives. And for me, Sony exclusives definitely outweigh the Xbox One ones because like I don't care for Halo. Like honestly, I don't care for Halo. And
what does Sony have that Microsoft doesn't have?
I don't care for Final Fantasy.
The Last of Us, all the Team Ico games. Like are any of those games on the Xbox? No.
Let's talk
But
about what
we're talking
Xbox
about this is our
One
current gen stuff we're
PlayStation
wanting to
4.
talk about. I mean, you can already get those on the PlayStation 3. We're talking about a reason to buy the PlayStation 4.
You gotta
Not
think
for the
down the
games.
road too with these games, like these developers that have created these great games, Team Ico, Naughty Dog, Sucker Punch, all these games that I love that created these Sony exclusive titles. They're gonna create awesome exclusive titles for the PS4. You gotta think down the road. Like all the exclusive titles right now on both systems are okay at best. Really, they're not groundbreaking. They're nothing super spectacular. I'm actually excited
The
for
order is
for
pretty
this
awesome
game.
for PlayStation 4. Yeah.
What's up?
The order looks awesome. For
Yeah, the
PlayStation
order
4.
like there are some really cool
So is
games,
Titanfall for Xbox.
but all the games that I really care about, and when I originally had bought the PS3, all the games that those developers ended up creating, or game developers created that were on the PS2, and then created on the PS3 carried over for the most part. So for me, all the exclusive titles on the Xbox One, like what are some great Microsoft exclusive titles? Besides Halo.
Titanfall, Dead Rising 3,
Assassin's Creed.
That's going to be on the PS4.
That's
though.
both platforms.
Basically, let's be honest. I'm gonna buy both of them at some point. For gamers, that's what happens. Whatever. Let's move on to more kind of
Madden.
So we have-
Forza Racing.
I think that is Xbox exclusive.
It is Xbox.
Project
Anyways,
Gotham.
Lord of the Rings, Legos number 2,
All right,
the Double Towers.
all right.
Dude, Tycoon.
God, I hate you so. Speaking of, well, I guess the book. Anyways, movies. A little bit of an update here. Expendables 3, it's a ridiculous movie franchise, ridiculously awesome if you love action movies. Bruce Willis was going to be number 3, but apparently no longer. He was scheduled to shoot 4 days and be paid $3 million for 4 days' work. He said, I'm not going to go lower than $4 million, which equates to $1 million per day. And Sylvester Stallone basically said no and called Bruce Willis lazy and greedy and said, you're not going to be in Expendables 3. And I'm
What
like,
kind of world are you living in where somebody will walk away from a job because they're not getting paid at least $1 million a day? What is this?
Prima donnas,
I
man.
agree, man. Like, Bruce Willis, I'm like, big fan, but jeez, what the hell?
Honestly, I mean, if you actually watch those movies, why is he even in them?
He shouldn't be.
He shouldn't,
kinda
but he feels like he's lethargic about his role, and like he doesn't even play like that cool of a pseudo villain.
No, he's kind of like a dick to like the Expendables, like the team and everything, and then he kind of helped them a little bit in the second one. It's just like your character's not even that great. Arnold
Yeah, it's not
Schwarzenegger
even
was
that
more
great.
impressive than you were, and he's a
Yeah.
terrible actor.
Yeah, I have to agree, man. It's just a payday for him, but he just feels like, 4 days of work for $3 million? What? I'm not going to do that. That's crazy, Sylvester Stallone. You got to pay me $4 million. And I'm just like, what the hell, dude? Give me that role.
I'll be in there. I'll do a
I'll be in
Bruce
there.
Willis
I'll do it for
impersonator.
$500,000. And shit, why not, man? I don't know. I'm a little bit disappointed in Bruce Willis for that. He's kind of strange anyways. Like, he has blues albums and, like...
That's strange.
He's like
Yeah.
Steve Martin, but an action hero.
All right, that's fair enough. Have any of you guys seen the new Thor: Dark World trailer?
I haven't.
No.
No one. Yeah.
It's
I was going to go to the movies tonight, and I was expecting it was going to be in front of whatever I saw, because
Damn.
that's usually how it goes.
Zero cares.
Dude, you shouldn't have zero cares because this movie looks way damn
I
cool.
just don't like Chris Hemsworth as...
Crims Hemsworth.
I don't like him as Thor.
Why not, man?
I don't know. I just don't. It needs to be... Chris Evans needs to be Thor and Captain America.
He's got a parrot strap it up in this thing to have a conversation.
It's already the Human Torch and Captain America. I want Tony Stark. I want Black Widow.
555 from Devin.
No.
I would love that. Like Chris Evans does the Avengers and he just fills all the roles and like paints himself green and like runs around.
That
as
would be the
Hulk.
best
That needs to be like a YouTube video.
But
Like,
Black-
he just needs to do that.
But Black Widow, Denise Richards. Done, dude.
Paige, why are you doing this to me? Why are you
Chris
trying
Evans
so
plays
hard?
Speaking of Denise Richards, TJ, did you see that the Rift Tracks Live is doing Battles
Yes,
for Starship Troopers
So good.
next Thursday?
Oh man. All right, let's go out for our this portion of the cast on a current event that hasn't happened yet, but will be on this Sunday. Breaking Bad starts up again. Who here? We all watch Breaking Bad, yes?
Yes.
Eric, I know. TJ, Craig shaking his head.
Yes.
I've never watched an episode.
You are missing out, sir.
What are you doing? Oh, that's right. Playing
With a
JRPGs.
PlayStation.
I'm playing my PlayStation.
Why are you missing out on the best written television show?
I don't know. I guess it's my inner hipster just waiting for the popularity to die down or something.
You
Never.
stupid-
Inner hipster.
Dude, isn't
Do you
that
love Trent's apartment more than Audrey does, Craig? Like, cause I feel like you should.
I love all the people there. They're cool.
Like,
damn right.
cold-ass water bottles. Thank your neighbor. Okay. Breaking Bad, what do we want to... Okay, do we want to think about how we think it's going to end?
I have no idea.
I have no
Don't
idea.
wanna
what's
get
I
going
have
on.
no idea, man. It can go so many different ways. It's gonna go,
Hank kills Herb Gotti. Sells his gemstone collection.
Minerals. They're minerals.
Minerals, I'm sorry, opens taco stand, game over.
His materia.
The taco stand.
Yeah, this is called Hank's Franks, but he serves tacos, not hot dogs, so it's funny.
So it's an ironic. Hank opens up an ironic taco stand.
Yep, that's the end.
Kills all of his friends and family. Runs away from the state to open an ironic taco stand.
Now that is a
Brilliant!
good story.
No one will see it coming. It's brilliant.
All right, I think this is gonna wrap it up for.
So far out of
Close enough.
left field that no one can argue with it.
So this
Yeah.
Sunday, though, on the real, Breaking Bad.
Yep.
Watch
That's
it.
going to be the last season, like the final
Last
round. They did-
half of the final season.
Yeah, season 5 is the last season, and this is the last half of season 5.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for current events this week. We're going to do some recommendations now. We got to pick Eric's movie, his wonderful movie that he gets to see
Oh,
that's
that's
not
right.
Elysium.
Kind of-
Because I want to see that.
Hey,
can't do
right.
anything I want.
Exactly. You don't get to see anything you want to watch.
Craig, what do you want to recommend this week, man?
Oh shit, I got a lot of things to recommend. I'll go by it real fast. First recommendation, this game right here. It's Tales of Xillia. It just came out. It's a JRPG. If you like those type of games, then it's all for you. It's great. But if you are like everybody else in this cast, you probably won't like it. Oh, sorry, except for Trent.
Thank you.
The game's really cool. I like it because it's the 15th anniversary for the Tales Saga. And what they did is they have two famous character design artists for their franchise, and they basically incorporated both the designs into one game. It's really fascinating. The combat's really fun, fast-paced, and the crafting system is really cool too. It's cool
crafting
because
system?
it comes with the music
Yep.
CD and everything, and like the
Crafting.
character book art and
Yeah,
everything.
he is good today.
And then I also want to recommend Green Arrow issue 23. I love Green Arrow. Like
I'm
it's
so far behind.
oh dude, it's so good. I
Ah.
love Jeff Lemire's stuff, and then like Andrea Sorrentino's artwork is so good, man. It's gritty. I love it. It's a little messy, which is perfect for me. I love it.
Have you watched the Arrow series yet, Craig?
I've watched the first episode and I really liked it, and I need to watch all the other
man,
episodes.
it's good, right? Eric
Yeah.
still needs to watch it.
hmm
I got like 8 or 9 shows I'm watching right now. Like,
Yeah, right.
simultaneously.
And then I'll recommend Kick-Ass 3. Issue 2 just came out. This series is really good. It's awesome. It takes place after. Have you guys read Kick-Ass 2 at all?
No, I'm waiting for the movie.
Well, I won't say anything to what happens. If you love Kick-Ass and you've read the Kick-Ass 2 and you're gonna watch the movie, I highly recommend it. It's really good. And then the last thing I want to recommend is an album. Civil Wars just came out with a self-titled LP. If you love all that folky stuff, indie crap, with the two duo, you'll love it. If there's another artist I'd kind of recommend that would be similar to, it's kind of like Stars, except more country-esque. So if you like the Stars, you'll love this band.
I love Ghost Side.
Yeah. So if you love outside, you'll like this. That's all I got.
All right.
Man.
Trent, what do you have, buddy?
Basically, one episode away from finishing Attack on Titan, so that's good.
I finished it up last night.
It's so good right now.
Wait, this next episode's gonna blow your mind.
Okay. I like I said, I've been busy unpacking and everything. Spelunky came out on Steam yesterday. I'm actually going to publish an article on it soon. It should be up by the end of the day. I think I may stream it later tonight as well. If you don't have it, never heard of it, get it. $15. It's actually like $13.
It's 10% off.
10% off right now on Steam. This game is close to perfect. It's a 9.5 in my book, and it is one of the most addicting and fun games, either single player or multiplayer, that I've ever played, man. And it's just solid game making.
I just wish it had online multiplayer.
That's
that
where
would
my
make it a
0.5
10 out of
comes
10.
from. 10 out of 10, it definitely will be if they had online multiplayer and online battle arena. But they don't. If they implemented that, this would be one of the most perfect games I've ever played, period. So I would definitely recommend picking that up. Check it out on Steam. And basically, some little Street Fighter, get back into Street Fighter a little bit. Just seen Eric. Eric's been getting into Street Fighter a little bit more as well.
I gotta take a break. It's making me mad.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll have more next week once we knock out the rest of our partners this weekend. We'll be good.
Cool. I want to recommend, we talked about it on the Comic-Con cast, or I guess the return. Saints Row the 4th is coming out in 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Holy shit.
Yeah, little less than 2 weeks actually. But I also want to mention, I don't know a lot of you read it, but they actually have a $1 million collector's edition that you can buy. Only one available.
For $1 million?
For $1 million, and this is what you get.
I can't wait to hear this.
You get, they put you in a hostage rescue situation for an experience. You get to train with a real spy for a day. They give you a capsule wardrobe, a week for 2 at the Jefferson Hotel in Washington, D.C., first-class flights to Washington, D.C. and Dubai, a Lamborghini Gallardo, a new Toyota Prius with 1-year car membership.
Wait, you get 2 cars with this?
Yeah, a year's super car membership, whatever that is, 7 nights at the top of the Royal Suite at the Burj Al Arab in Dubai, a personal shopper, a plastic surgery for whichever region that you'd wish, a full-size replica dubstep gun 3D printed.
Oh my
It's called
God.
the Commander-in-Chief Edition for $1 million, only one available, and it is actually real.
And you don't get the game? Oh,
No, it comes with the game.
No game.
Of course it comes
No
with
game.
the game.
No game.
no game. Just
No game.
all
No
that
gam.
stuff.
No gam.
But no game.
Lamborghini, no gam.
So I thought that was funny, but yeah, it's coming out soon, so get ready for that.
That's ridiculous.
On to Eric now. We got to pick his movie.
What if I have a recommendation?
No, you don't.
You don't get one.
But
No.
I do have one.
What do you got? What do you got?
Well,
I
hurry.
have
Fast.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I want to recommend, there's a TV show. It's another Showtime original one. I really like the stuff that Showtime puts out. I've recommended Homeland, and then, of course, there's Dexter. It's a new one that's still in the progress and still airing right now. It's called Ray Donovan. It's got Liev Schreiber in it. I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but he's like a fixer for like Hollywood studios, like when celebrities have problems. Wake up in the morning, like the first episode, like this sports star he wakes up in the morning and he finds a woman who's dead in his bed who overdosed on cocaine, and he's like the guy that they call to get everything fixed, to spin it right in the press and get rid of everything so that everyone stays clean. And he's got like this backstory with his dad, and like it's really good, and I like Liev Schreiber a lot, so I've been really enjoying it. I blew through like 5 episodes in like one night. It was just really great. So
Well, yeah, it looks like only 6 episodes are out. Right
yeah,
now.
it's like 6 and then like the 7th one.
Are they an hour? Like 45 minutes apiece?
Yeah, it's
or-
like the standard kind of Showtime drama like Dexter and Homeland, where each episode is an hour.
Damn. So
Cool.
much.
It's good.
My vote for Eric is We're the Millers.
Oh
I
gosh.
can go with that. We're the Millers.
I want Eric, you to grab my son and go see planes with him.
I don't do babysitting. Sorry.
Well, it's either Percy Jackson or We're the Millers.
I'm gonna say we're the Millers.
Okay. I can see We're the Millers. I mean, I'm really surprised you make me see that and not Percy
Eric
Jackson.
was going to see that anyway.
Yeah, that was actually planning on going right after this.
To go see the We're the Millers?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Well, I was
We
going to
can't
see
give you
everything
something
anyway.
that you want to see.
Well,
You have
that
to go see Percy Jackson now.
I just go and
Yeah.
see everything that's out. Like I went and
Cheating the
saw
Percy
Two Guns
Jackson.
yesterday. It's
You
I'm
know,
not like
I'm-
you don't-
I half look forward to your review, though, not just making you go see a terrible movie.
I want Percy Jackson.
Yeah, Percy Jackson.
I vote
All right,
Percy
Eric,
Jackson.
you got your...
So it's Percy Jackson now?
yeah.
It is Percy Jackson now.
Fine.
Percilius
Are
Jackson.
we doing an after show? Is that confirmed?
Producer, are we doing an after show?
Unconfirmed.
Unconfirmed.
Unconfirmed. Okay.
You can do it if you want, but...
All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for our official cast this week, episode 59. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Lots of cool things coming out, things to pay attention to. If you click that follow button in the bottom left corner of your screen, you'll know when we go live for these live shows once a week. We've been a little sporadic on when we actually do them. We apologize about that. We're trying to get a little more stable, but we'll bring you the content nonetheless. As for TJ, I'm out of here. Craig's going to be streaming a little bit more this week, so pay attention for that. And as for the cast, we'll see you guys next time. Stay tuned for the possible after show. It might happen.
Boycott Smurfs too.
It might happen.